Peace, Black.
Wow, that's loud. All right. We gotta adjust some settings. Oh, Lord in heaven. Audio. Okay, that's good. Ooh, that music. That's nice. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta let people know I'm live. We gotta find the link. Okay. That. We're gonna post the link. Okay. There we go. All right. Settings are good. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click RuneScape. Well, now you all get to see my RuneLite login screen. How about that? All right. Anyways. There we go. That's looking better. All right, chat. This is your fault, by the way. Because Atlas heard you. They heard you wishing. You wished upon a star. For years, you said, I want Persona 6. I want another Persona game. I want Persona 5-2. And the finger on the monkey's paw curled, and now we have Genshin Impact Persona. Now we have Honkai Star Persona. We've got the Persona gacha game. I have no idea what this is going to be like. I really don't know anything about the story. I really don't know anything about how it actually plays. I don't know if this is like... Is this a Persona game? Is this an online slot machine? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to find out together. We're going to hold hands and we're going to walk into it together. Alright, well, I'm gonna turn up the music slightly louder. Just because the music is a banger. I think this is just a Persona 5 track. I think they just licensed the music from Persona 5. I think they're just using it. But, hey, it's good music, alright? Like, if there's one thing that Persona 5 had going for it, well, it had a lot going for it. Incredible music. Very nice. Alright, here we go. I don't think I have to update it or anything like that. I think I got everything installed. I should probably set the language to English. I'll do that in a second. Oh, I thought they were doing like something artsy at the top here, but this is literally just like, hey, this isn't based on real people. Like, copyright stuff. Oh, we got our first option. What happens if you click I don't? Does it just shut down the game? Do you wish to take part in the story? Yeah, what happens if I say no?
期待しすぎたか。やはりこちら側で欲望を抱ける人間を探すことは引き止めた比例はわびてやる。あるべき場所に帰るといい。
Oh my god, they literally just send you back to the beginning. Well, I guess we can just watch the little animated intro. You know, I actually haven't seen this yet. This, I don't know if this is a different track. I think this is a new track. And it sounds like they got the same composers to do the music for this. So at the very least, you know, it's got that Persona flavor. It's got that Persona 5 swag. Which Persona 5 does. It does have aura. I don't know if I've ever played a game that has as much, like, as, for lack of a better term, as much swag as Persona 5. It's incredible. Because this just feels like the intro to like a new Persona game, you know? This feels like something they actually put some effort into, which I do appreciate. There he is, there's our boy, there's Joker. There's our big beautiful boy. This is, like, a parallel universe shenanigans thing to Persona 5, I think. Or it takes place at the same time as Persona 5. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change the language. Alright, I'll change it to English in a second. Alright, we know. Stories are work of fiction. That is really funny that they just kick you back to the start screen if you hit no. Oh, would you look at that? I'm the first person to say yes. I wonder if this is the voice of, like, the little owl creature. We're gonna crank the volume down a little bit. There we go. Force Lightning, what's up? Oh, did P5 do this too? It kicks you back to the end? That's funny. In this game, all of their own tracks. That's awesome. I love it, because that's like part of what makes Persona so iconic is the music. And so the fact that they were like, alright, we'll actually put some original music into this thing. This looks like the same cutscene from the beginning of Persona 5. But I do wonder if they, like, reanimated it for this. But no, this is probably the same cutscene. What an iconic opening. Like, I'm generally not a big fan of when games do that thing where it's like, oh, we're starting at a really exciting part of the story, and then we flash back to the very beginning to kind of hook you in and be like, oh, how'd they get to the exciting thing that I just saw? But I think Persona kind of earned, they earned it. You know? Like, if any game deserves to kind of start at the beginning like they did, I think they pulled it off. So this is literally just the start of Persona 5, but like in Unreal Engine, I guess. Okay, I guess we're just doing it. Oh. Okay, I wonder... I can't switch anything right now. Spacebar to jump. Okay. Yeah, this is literally just how Persona 5 starts. But it looks so nice. I also played the original. I played Persona 5 Royal on the Switch. And so I was playing in like 480p or whatever. So it really... I did not have sort of the crispiest image when I was playing that game. So maybe this is just how it looks on like PS5 or whatever. Play it on there. Okay, so how does this, how did they switch up, like, how you do battles in this? You hit E, go to Persona, and we have, we got a bunch of abilities that I've never heard of before. Okay, Arson's Chains. Multi-target. Curse damage to all foes. Increase damage on extra action. Increase damage when foe has debuff. Okay. Click that. Click the target. Increase damage on extra action. So that has to be the one more. Are they just calling it extra action now? Okay, select action. So that's this. Select your target. Highlight curse damage to all foes. Gain 1 Will of Rebellion. So that was like a theurgy, maybe? I've got Persona 3 Reload on the brain. This looks really good, though, I gotta say. Like, just in terms of... Like, it looks nice. I think they used Unreal Engine for this, maybe? Because that's what they were using for... like, Persona 3 Reload. And Reload looks amazing. Like, that game doesn't really have a whole lot going on, you know? It's a little bit light on stuff, especially just coming from Persona 5. It's very noticeable that, like, oh, this is a remake of an older game, you know? Before they kind of, like, knew exactly what they wanted to do with, like, new Persona. But this looks kind of on par with that, at least in terms of, like, the character models, just kind of how everything looks, how everything feels. But this is a different team, though. Like, this isn't... I mean, although it did have, like, the P Studio logo at the front, so they're involved in some way, shape, or form. So this is kind of where it's a little bit different. We have a new guy. This is our new guy. And we don't know anything about who this new guy is. What a strange dream. I was wearing a mask fighting this guy who looked like a thief. For some reason, I woke up in a cold sweat. I guess I should head to school. I mean, look, if I had to go to school, I'd wake up in a cold sweat too. He's got the AirPods in. Oh god, look out! He can't hear you! He's wearing AirPods! Okay, this is just the thing we saw at the beginning. We got another cutscene. I have seen some spoilers for the beginning of this game, like the first like hour or so, and I gotta say I have thoughts on it because I think it's kind of hilarious. But I will save my thoughts until we get to the point where I'm actually talking about my thoughts. There he is. I think that this owl guy is like our new Morgana. I don't know what his name is, but I think he's the new animal friend who people are going to hate for no reason. People hate Morgana. I don't know why. I love Morgana. They're always like, oh, he's so annoying. Like the arc where he runs away in Persona 5 and you gotta go find him. Like, I don't know. He's a cat. That's what cats do. I've had cats run away. I had a cat one time. This is very sad. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I had a cat one time get just like 360 no-scoped by a bus. And he didn't even help me awaken my persona. R.I.P. Lucky. We named him Lucky. He wasn't that lucky after all. Woman wearing glasses. That's all for today. Pass your career questionnaires to the front. Did I even fill mine out? Make sure to write your names on the top. Not your nickname, not your social media handle, your real name. I feel like she's calling me out specifically here. I just know it'll come back to bite me if I don't explain every little thing. Literally, that's how it is working with high schoolers. Don't forget to write your name. I'll do it. I'll write my full God-given government name, which is why is my keyboard not working? Ah, there we go. My real name. It won't know. It won't let me put in my real name. Well, shoot. What should I actually do here? Do info. That's me. That's my real name. What? Oh. Okay, wait. Now I'm confused. This is the first boss. Oh, okay, wait, no, I'm stupid, wait. This is my first name. Okay. And this is my last name. See, I'm smart enough to play the gacha game. There he is. There he is, folks. First name info, last name Marshall. Let's go. Infomercial. That is my name. That is my name. And don't you forget it. I wrote down infomercial on the paper. She's going to be pissed at me. She's not going to be happy. That's my real name. That's what my parents named me. I'm suddenly feeling sleepy. Real. Very, very real. When you fall asleep in class and you wake up under the sea. Oh, it's like one of those, it's like one of those whale tunnels. You know? Like where you go to the, aquarium and you won't walk through the tunnel and you can see the sharks. So I'm wondering if this guy's the spoilers for Persona 5. I'm wondering if this guy is who he says he is. Or if he's, you know, trying to pull one over on me. Merope?
私に使える従者だ。
メロペである。よろしくお願い申し上げておく。
Okay. Okay.
ここは夢と現実。
They got the same track from Persona 5, which is nice. I always liked the Velvet Room track in Persona 5. I always thought it was nice.
君は何らかの形で選択をして
We're familiar with the concept of choice, are you not? I literally made a choice at the beginning of the stream, and you guys kicked me out of the game.
故にこの場所に客人として訪れている。
Choice? Guest? Well, guest. I don't know why I'm a guest here.
その通り、我々は君を客人として歓迎しているのだが、無自覚とは。
Not unconscious, just in a weird tunnel.
なるほど。この部屋のありようを見ればそれも合点がいくね。
例えるなら、心の海に開いた
A tunnel in the sea of souls, paving the way to the innermost depths of my heart.
だが君は自らの意志で知りたいという欲望を示してみせた。かような世界の人間でありながらだ。今はそれでよしとしよう。
I'm really interested to see how the Velvet Room is going to work in this game, because it seems like that's where the gacha system comes in. Where it's like you're doing random pulls for like teammates and stuff. Or I wonder if it's like random pulls for teammates or random pulls for demons and personas and things like that. I don't know. Well, you know, let's find out. Let's find out together. Apologies, one last thing. Lack of desire can lead to losing sight of yourself. Others like you in this world, the master wishes for you to keep this in mind. Sorry to keep you until next time. Okay. Alright. Marshall Kun. That's really what they're gonna be calling me for the rest of this game, isn't it? We're just gonna rock with it. You just spaced out. Yeah, I did. That's because I live my life 1/4 mile at a time. Future plans. I'm struggling to gather my thoughts. I feel like this is a really good example of like, can you spot the protagonists in this in this anime game? And can you spot the people who might just be not important to the story? Hint, hint, it's the people with the colorful hair wearing cool clothes. I feel like this teacher does not like me. And you know what? I can't blame her. I'm falling asleep in her classroom. I would hate that too. Like, come on, man. Just get a little bit more sleep at night. You know? Exercise in the morning. Have a good breakfast. You don't have to, like, drink a bunch of coffee. You don't like take caffeine pills or whatever. You know? You just... It's 8 a.m., you know? It's 8 a.m. It's not that early. You can stay awake in class. Just immediately taking the side of the teacher. I mean, look, if you've never had to like be in front of a classroom full of children and teach them something, you just it's harder than it looks. It's much harder than it looks. About the recent menace incidents. Completely powerless as the number of victims rises. So this is a new thing. This is like their version of the, what do they call it in Persona 5? It wasn't like the apathy syndrome. That's Persona 3. It was something else. I can't remember. Maybe that's why so many of you are having trouble focusing lately. Or, I mean, you know, it could be lots of things, Katayama. It could be a lot of things. Your school uniforms make you stand out enough as it is. Sorry, we basically put a target on your back and made you wear bright yellow coats everywhere. Class dismissed. It's as easy as that. Oh, it's the music. It's the song. Okay. Drag the left mouse button to change the point of view with the mouse. Oh, pivot mouse or click and drag? This is the most important decision that we're going to make tonight. Not really. We can change it later in the settings. I'm feeling click and drag. I'm feeling click and drag. That feels better. There we go. Can I sprint? I don't know if I can sprint. Not really. This looks so good. I have a hunch. Can I tell you my hunch? I have a hunch. I think this game and Persona 3 Reload and the Persona 4 remake that they're doing, I think this is going to be where they're testing things. They're testing some things out that they want to put into Persona 6. It's kind of like the way that, like what From Software is doing right now with Night Rain, with Duskbloods. It's like they're putting out some games and they're like, go have fun. But it's like a little bit more of a low stakes way to like try some stuff out and see like what could we do, right? This is a little proof of concept maybe for some things that they're trying in the future. That's my hunch. That's my ramble. What do these people have to say? What did you put for your answer to the last question? I couldn't think of anything, so I just wrote NA. That's my boy. That's how you do it. Doesn't really matter what we choose anyway. It's determinism, man. What are you doing? You ever feel like you can't muster up interest in anything? It's called depression. You need to talk to somebody about that. What are these guys doing? I can't even bring myself to think about what to do after graduation. I have no idea what school I want to go to. School probably only cares about the advancement rates. That's normal. You know, that's the thing. For 99% of people, it doesn't really matter what, like, college you go to. Mental shutdown, that's what it was. Force lightning cable, thank you. For 99% of people, it does not matter what college you go to. And for an additional, you know, maybe 75% of people, it kind of doesn't matter that much what you study either. You know? Like pretty much everybody I know is not doing something related to what they studied in college. So just, you know, go, just get crazy with it. I need to get to the first floor, but they seem deep in conversation. Creep pouring unknown liquid on people. Some guy, there's the Phantom Gooper. Somebody already sent it in for divine justice. Nagatsukami will condemn him as a menace. They're too into their conversation to notice me. Shouldn't somebody report to the police? Yes, they should. Somebody's gooping? We got a subway gooper? It's kind of pointless. Every time there's a menace, the cops just throw their hands up. Ain't that the damn truth? Ain't that the damn truth? I should ask them to let me pass through. Bro, they're you just walk past them. Why is this a dialogue option? Sorry to interrupt. Just walk past them. They're in a public spot. You don't have to apologize for it. See, this is also what we need to decide. What sort of man is this? What sort of man do we have before us right now? Is he the kind of guy who's gonna apologize for walking past people in a public space? Or is he God's dumbest soldier. I think he's God's dumbest soldier. He's just gonna hit him with the Is that what? We entering into a turn-based battle? For some reason, I feel my resolve to get past them fading. Come on, bro. He's like, I'll just jump out the window instead. I'll just go down the fire escape. Okay, we needed somebody to save me from this social interaction. We needed to call in the big guns. No running in the halls. Well, aren't you a peach? Aren't you tons of fun? Tanemura. A student council member, and she's loaded. I mean, hey, good person to have on your side, right? I noticed you having trouble passing through. Are you okay? I noticed you have 0 riz and no aura. Are you... Can I help you? I noticed there were 3 high schoolers blocking a stairway, and you were having a hard time walking past them. You're a lifesaver. Thanks. She saved my life. I would have died. Just doing my part. Seen lots of people acting self-involved lately, being inconsiderate to the people around them and that kind of thing. I don't know what to tell you, Tanemura. That's life. You could choose to stand up for yourself and walk past 3 people in a hallway. People have free will after all, so speak up and use it. That's debatable. Ask the girl in the classroom back there. My own free will. Is this the first time this guy's heard of the concept? This might be his first time realizing this. We're witnessing something absolutely incredible. Well, we can chalk that up as the weirdest conversation of our day. I'm not gonna go where the school or where the thing is telling me to go. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction, and we're gonna see what's back here. Depressed boy. He's not up for doing club stuff today. Bunch of delinquents. So this just seems like the same school from Persona 5. I know it's a different one, but the layout is very similar. This is also like a nice high school. Like, this is nicer than any high school I've ever been in. Damn. Is every high school in Japan like this? Or is this like a really fancy one? You know? Are we loaded? Is my father a corrupt politician? How did I get in this school? All right, we're gonna go down the stairs. I don't think there's anything up here. The little shoe locker thing they do is so interesting to me. It's like, you have to wear shoes in school, but you can't wear your own shoes, because those are the outside shoes. Those are the bad shoes. You gotta put on the good shoes. Come in here, put on the good shoes. You leave, you put on the bad shoes. Okay. Did they help me learn? These are my learning shoes. I wish I could sprint. Is there a sprint option? Is there... Okay. Settings. Controls. General. City life. Ooh. Got a whole tab for city life. Move left, move right. I don't... oh, swap to running. What should our run button be? I mean, it's normally just space, maybe shift. What is shift already assigned to? Home, tab, battle, change. Oh, it's fishing? They assigned shift to a fishing minigame. I mean, it wouldn't be a gacha game without fishing. We're gonna steal that. Settings, audio, voice. It's just occurring to me now. There might not be English voiceover in this. It might just be Japanese. Let me see. Gameplay, system settings. Be in controls. No. Growth, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're just gonna rock with the Japanese voiceover because I think that's all we got. Oh, I was running. Okay. I was already running, and this is what walking looks like. The slow walk. Whoa. Hold up, I gotta pull up OBS. There we go. Okay, we gotta get my shoes. We gotta change into the bad shoes. Oh my god, there's a bird in the school. Did you guys ever have a bird in your school? That ever happened to you? Like there's a bird in the lunchroom, there's a bird in the auditorium. I went grocery shopping one time. We have this place near my house. It's called Grocery Outlet Bargain Market. That's the whole name. It's not two different things. Grocery Outlet Bargain Market. And I go inside and like half the lights are off. And there's people running around and there's a very weird energy in the store. Because it's like a discount grocery store. So you go in, you're getting like dented cans of beans and stuff. But it's cheap. It's like super cheap. And I go inside and there's only like a few people in there and like half the lights are off. Which is already very weird to be in a grocery store that has lights turned off. Because it's one of those places that you don't think like that the lights are ever going to be off. But I'm walking around and all of a sudden this guy runs past me and he's got a broom. He's got a broom like held up in the air. And he's just like running past me in this like darkened grocery store hallway. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? And I go to the meat section because I'm trying to buy some meat. And there's a bird sitting on the meat. It's like just like a robin, you know? Just sitting there, just hanging out. And the guy with the broom comes by and he's like shooing it out. They had turned off the lights because the bird was like confused by the lights and kept like bumping into him. And they had like 6 or 7 guys who were trying to chase this bird out of the grocery store. And that's what's happening right in front of us. There's a strange owl in the school. He certainly seems as though it's been stolen from him. Don't run into the window. Oh, there he is. Okay. We're good. We're safe. Everything's okay. Whoa. She's looking rough. She forgot to put on her real shoes after she took off her school shoes. We're walking around barefoot. Oh. It's probably nothing to worry about. No, she's admiring the skyline. It's shoeless Joe Jackson from before. Oh, come on, don't do that. What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but what was he trying to do there? Sir, you are across the street. I'm sorry, but you're not. It's not happening. From that height, she'll live. Damn. What do you mean there's not anything to live for? There's, you know, good food. There's, that's the only thing I can think of right now. I just had a really good dinner. But that's enough. That's right. That's reason enough to stay alive. Good dinners. That guy's a real freak. Catch it on video. Something is very wrong. But the feeling gradually subsides. There's nothing I can do to save her. Well, I mean, yeah, man, you're like... You call an ambulance. This owl could have helped. I know for a fact this owl could have helped. I think that's who was talking to us in the beginning. That would make sense. God, what a day. Your teacher's mad at you. There's a bird in the school. People jumping off of buildings. Just what a time. What a time to be alive. I know what that is. I'm pointing. I'm pointing at my screen. Like Leonardo DiCaprio. Holy shit, there's a bird on the subway. He's like, if I just ignore it, it'll go away. That's what they tell you to do. If a weird person is talking to you on the subway, you just don't make eye contact. You don't look at them. You don't acknowledge it. Like, you just let them do their thing. Whoa! What the hell? He's going X Games mode. Okay, but like... Getting hit with a bike is not like, you know, the worst thing in the world. I was on the train and then a bike. Of all the places to make an entrance, this isn't half bad. Oh my god. Adorable. The little cutouts for his little ears? You kidding me? It's like finding you was worth the trouble. I know. I keep forgetting that that's the name I gave myself. It is. That's my real name. Lufel. Okay. I have so many questions. I have so many, Lufel. You have no idea. Is he gonna do the thing where he's like, I'm a real person, I'm a human being, like Morgana? We're in the metaverse. We made it. Collective unconscious where the masses' innermost cognitions coalesce. Real-world hope continues to be lost, while this world appears to be on the verge of a terrible and tragic collapse. We're just gonna keep rocking with the dumbest possible responses. Hope is lost? Huh? What do you mean? You losing your desire to know is just one example. Being stolen from under your noses. By whomst, sir? By whomst? This guy's gonna show me how to get it back. They found us. Alright, man. My life is in this weird little creature's hands. How do we get out? I wonder if they're gonna give us like a Mementos style thing, you know? if that's going to play a big role here, or if it's going to be like, I literally have no idea how this is going to play out. If it's going to be like palaces, like in Persona 5, you know? Look at this guy's kicks, by the way. He's rocking like what, some like New Balances, it looks like. Some fresh 998s, maybe? Damn, okay. I see it. I see the vision. We're just gonna walk. Oh, we gotta jump down. We're just gonna walk around Mementos. This is literally Mementos. But we're not like inside the Morgana mobile. Been trying to get into turn-based combat. Oh, that's a good question, Grove. Okay, here's what made it click for me, is that in my house, turn-based games are for the couch. And this one's kind of different because I'm streaming from my PC. But if I'm playing something turn-based, like I'm playing it with my feet up on the couch, like watching something on TV, you know, it's very sort of relaxed and chill is sort of how I view turn-based stuff. Like I played all of Persona 5 Royal just sitting on my couch, like with my Switch. I've got one of those PlayStation Portal things, and so my PlayStation is just my like turn-based RPG machine now, and I just play the game while I'm like sitting on my couch and chilling. And if I do something like more serious, that's something that I'm like gonna play on my PC, you know? Like if I really gotta sit up and pay attention. But that's kind of how it clicked for me, was like, oh, this is like, you know, you can just take your time with it, and it's something you do maybe while you like got a show on TV or something like that. That's how I kind of made it work. I'm playing through Tactics Ogre. I'm really excited for Final Fantasy Tactics again coming out in September. And those are all going to be couch games. I'm sitting on the couch in my living room playing those games. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 though. I don't know if that's one that I would like, because I've never been like a big like CRPG guy, you know? Like I never played what was the one that Obsidian made before? I never played like Divinity Original Sin. None of the kind of old school stuff. None of the other Baldur's Gate games. I never played Icewind Dale or anything like that. But everybody says that it's great, you know? This won't spell the end of the world immediately. Little by little, it eats away at humanity, and inevitably leads to ruin. The source responsible for this are these weird little... Oh my god, he's got little nunchucks. Or whatever those are. This little hand gesture. What's going on, man? What's going on over there? Shadows. Influenced by someone powerful in the real world. Draining the hopes from the crowd at the train station? At the train station. Oh my god, we're so back. I should run. I'm the main character of the game. Did you not see my bright hair and the way that I wear my clothes in a different and cooler way than everybody else in the cutscene? Holy shit, this guy's cracked. Oh my god. He's getting the tar beaten out of him. Fight back, dude. And you got your uniform all messed up. How is your teacher gonna feel about that? These shadows are already like a million times more intimidating than anything in Persona 5. They hate this guy. God, he did the get out thing to me. He sent me to the sunken place. Shadows sent me to the sunken place. Something that was meant to be mine.
無欲は時に君が君自身を放棄することにもなりうる。自己を偽り忘却し、己が意志を捨て続ける。今のお前は自身がどう見えている。
Oh my god.
どうする？ここで物語の結末を迎えるというのなら。
They did a number on my boy. To remain lost to let go of your future and give up your life. Well, I don't want that. Okay, what's the name of their academy? The Kokatsu? I think so. Something like that. Do not swim to the surface too fast. You are going to get the bends. You are going to get little nitrogen bubbles in your blood. Gotta be careful with that shit, man. Guan Yu, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I've been liking it so far. I mean, I'm really not that far into it. It's mainly just like intro story stuff. But it feels like Persona, you know? Like this feels like the intro to a Persona game, just maybe a little bit quicker than most of those games sort of like jump right into the action. But I haven't really seen anything of like combat yet. Like there's that really brief encounter at the beginning that it's like, yeah, it's turn-based combat, you know? I don't know anything about how the gacha system works or like how you build teams or anything like that. So that all remains to be seen, but so far, I like it. I think it's pretty good. The production quality seems to be kind of a little bit above your average, like, cash-in mobile game sort of thing. Like, it seems like they actually put some work into this thing, you know? Which makes sense because it's Persona, and I'm sure P Studio did not want something shoddy out there with their name on it, you know? Like, all the animated cutscenes are fantastic. Like, they look on par with what we got in, like, Persona 3 Reload, Persona 5. The character models look really nice. The writing is Persona, you know? Like, Persona games have fine writing. I'm not ragging on Persona games writing or anything like that. But I think what I've heard from a lot of people is that this is, like, slightly better than, like, your average gacha game. Which is kind of all it needs to be, you know? I also do like this character's design a lot. The main character guy. I forget what his name is. But he looks cool. It's not just like Joker 2. Like, he's kind of different. And you got these really nice, like, crisp models of these demons. Everything just looks so nice. Are you ready to fight? Let's roll. Let's do this. Better put that weapon to good use. What do I even have? Is it like a little... Oh, it's just a little knife. Okay. Attack the selected enemy with your melee weapon. Okay. Got the crit. Channel that desire into power and unleash it. Okay, each Phantom Thief has their own highlight skill, which can be used when the highlight gauge is full. Combat menu feels a little clunky. Yeah, I can see it. I think I'm going to have to get used to it, because it seems like it's definitely doing... It's doing something different than Persona 5, which probably has to do with, like, how they're just sort of structuring the game. But, so when your highlight gauge is full, you can use a highlight skill. Finish the battle with a highlight. Okay, gun damage to one foe, and it's 230-something% attack. So it kind of is like the theurgy kind of thing from Persona 3 Reload, sort of. But yeah, the story seems pretty good so far, right? And I do think it's interesting that they chose to make it parallel to Persona 5. And I like that because then it doesn't seem like, oh, this was all this cool stuff they were going to do for Persona 6, but now it's all going into a gacha game. This one's just kind of like, hey, you know it, you love it. It's Persona 5. They've gotten a ton of mileage out of this world. I still haven't played, like, Strikers or Tactica or anything like that, but I could see myself diving into those. Because it's a setting that you can do a lot with. My persona has awakened. I still don't know exactly what he is. Who's what? Yanosik? Is that his name? Who is this guy? The name your power has given itself. What's this rat? This is P5X, or P5 the Phantom X. It's a Persona 5 spin-off gacha game free-to-play thing that's been out in, I want to say, China and maybe South Korea for a little while. And it just made its US debut today, and so we're giving it a try. Just started Persona 5 Royal. Congrats. It is a life-changing game. It is one of the best games of all time. Enjoy it. It's fantastic. Your stolen desires are right back where they belong. Oh, it is mementos. Okay. What the heck are shadows? I know what shadows are. Let's get out of here. Okay. Persona, mementos, shadows. What? I've never heard of any of these things before. Okay, press dash to move faster. That's interesting. That's a little bit... That's probably a holdover from, like, the mobile game UI right there. Best way to knock down an enemy. Oh, it's Pixie. That's a classic. Okay, so this is all just basic Persona 5 stuff. You got weaknesses, you knock down people, you get the one more. Please follow the instructions. Oh, I'm supposed to click this. Okay. So that's how you baton pass. And then I think up in the corner here, I think up in the corner that was like turn order, which is going to be useful to know. We got a level cap here, which I'm assuming is related to, like, story stuff. Check the tutorials to learn all sorts of things. Open the phone menu, tutorials. Okay, weaknesses, all this stuff. This is just straight up the Persona 5 UI. Which, hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, the highlights. Powerful special skill that can be used by Wonder. Oh, so that's his name. It's Wonder. I wonder what his name is. It cannot cause critical hits. Highlights can be used when the highlight gauge is full. It fills with each action you take. But if you attack a foe with a weakness, it fills more. Character uses a highlight, you have to wait 4 turns before it can use it again. Okay. Good to know. We got awards. We got meta-jewels. So this is where we're going to start getting into some of the gotcha stuff, which is always annoying to me. Well, we'll see how they do it. Because I've played a few games like this before, and it's like there's so many different currencies that you have to use. And it's like, oh, you have 30 of these gems. You can convert 30 gems into 1 block. And if you have 3 blocks, you can use those to buy 2 stars, and then you take those 2 stars to the star convert. It's like, oh my god, just kill me. And it's all just kind of designed to like waste your time a little bit and make you be like, screw it, I'm just gonna like pay money. So we'll see if they do that in this game. Hopefully not. I know. Oh, this is all just random stuff. Okay, events, 5-star. Special events. Okay, whatever. I'll read that later. One game that was particularly egregious with that I played before was Zenless Zone Zero, where I was like, oh my god. If you have never played that game and you just like hop into it and you're like, I want to have some fun. Like, no. It is incomprehensible. Somebody's trying to hide. Uh-oh. It's the Phantom Butthole. Linked to the source that stole my desires. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Lufel. I still do not know what you mean. Somebody in the real world whose desires are being exploited and their will to live stolen from them. It's her. It's Shoeless Joe Jackson. We gotta help her. Appears we won't be able to take down this enemy easily. That's okay, we're in the tutorial. How hard could it be? Star Rail story focus. I've heard good things about Star Rail. I have some just like mutual friends like on social media who got really into Star Rail. They said it was good. I know. I really wanted to like Zenless, and I do. You know, I think the combat especially is really cool, and would be a really cool part of like a different game. You know, and I love the idea of like swapping out characters and building teams and stuff like that. But man, that story is just does not land with me. I just can't. I don't get anything from it, you know? Which is fine sometimes. Like, a video game doesn't have to have a good story to be like a good game, you know? Plenty of games with terrible stories that are still really good. But every time I play Zenless, I'm just like, oh, you guys gotta do something about this. You guys gotta fix this story. Heal myself. Okay, that is not how I roll. But we'll do it, just for you. First aid medicine. Heal myself. Okay. We need a dedicated healer on the team. The Wraith of Envy is gathering its power. Okay, this is where we learn how to block. Tab is change commands. I'm probably never going to use the keys for this. I'm probably just going to use my mouse. Defend myself. Put up the guard. Zenless Zone Zero is boring. There are certainly parts of it that are. And then there are parts of it that are like, this is hype as fuck. Like, this is really fun, you know? Okay. Personas. So we have the same general categories of, like, types of damage, it looks like. We got gun. We have some things that we unlock later on. We have light damage. Okay. Expose weakness. Okay, there's some stuff popping off here on the UI, but I don't quite know what it is. But we're gonna figure it out later. Alright, do we get an all-out attack? We do. Alright, so yeah, this is it's just Persona. Which is great, because I love Persona. Anecdote Cube, Thief Compendium Volume. Alright, we're already getting item creep. What are these things? Why am I collecting them? What do I use them for? That's kind of a neat enemy design. Flabber what? Let's go. He's God's dumbest soldier. Let's go. Seems we need to gather more information first. Them. What do you mean them, Lufo? Oh, he's just gonna hire me as an unpaid intern. What do I gotta do? There's more of them. Oh my god. How is she doing that? She's just waving. Come on over here. Sample my wares. Convince them to surrender or negotiate a trade. Hey, there she is. She wants to sell. Look, this is just capitalism. All right? She just wants to sell us some goods. We're going to exchange some money for goods and services. I'd like to see her wares. Oh, okay. She's so sad. She's so disappointed. You're just gonna have to sit there until somebody else comes along. Yes, Rat, we are Persona. I am John Persona. That's what I should have named him. Missed opportunity. I'm back in my regular clothes. That's just your average subway ride in Tokyo. Why, yes. Why, yes, I am. Whoa. We're just chatting. We're just chatting each other up. It's Lufel. It's me. Why are you an owl? It's a great question. The event were sensed by nearby enemies. Put on the armor. You put on the armor of the Lord.
わしも全てを知っているわけではない。現実と異世界で姿が違うのは。
あれってフクロウ？
Everybody's jealous of my owl.
珍しい。
Don't mind me.
今日は一旦解散だ。
Just strolling through here with my owl. We still got questions. I don't feel like he's gonna give us answers.
しかしお前、ペルソナ覚醒もしかり、先の戦いもあった。心配せずとも、またわしはわしで調べておきたいことがある。
There's something I need you to look into. Once that's done, I'll come find you. Well, that's ominous. Time to go home. Info. It's me. It's Infomercial-kun. How do you, I don't... Probably the subway? That's probably how I got here. We did it. Mission accomplished. Easy. Easy game. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's happening again. What is all this stuff? Oh, no. What is... Okay, wait. I gotta read some of this. Kopaku Gem used to train Phantom Thieves and Personas. Okay. So at least it tells you what it does and where you get it. Phantom Pass missions. Okay, what is this? Raises an allies. Oh no. Raises an ally's hidden ability. Level up to 2. Okay, what do these do? Exchange for rewards. Can overclock a weapon. Raises an ally's skill. XP to a revelation card. XP to a persona. XP to a weapon. Okay. Alright. You know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Oh, okay. I want to actually see what's in the shop. Limited time events to earn items. Okay. The shop. Hey, there it is. Okay. Ooh. This song is kind of a bop. It's kind of nice. Goods. A daily gift for free. You can't see me, but I'm jamming. I'm jamming to this. Okay, we'll get it for free. We'll get a bunch of stuff for free. I don't know what it does, but we don't need to know what it does. We're just vibing. This is fantastic. Guan Yu, you were not lying. Okay, what else did we unlock? We got another award. Tutorials. If we click through these, we get something. We get some jewels. If you knock down enemies, all-out attack. Heavy damage to all foes. You can't use them if only one ally is able to act. When playing battles at double or triple speed, light, stimulus, and flashing may be intensified. This may cause temporary muscle spasms. Okay, they're just saying, don't get a seizure. If you do, it's not my fault. Pre-registration campaign rewards. Do I just get these? I just get some things? Okay. Some free things. An athleisure outfit. No way. No way. Okay. Oh. There's more stuff. What's in my bag? Can be used to select and obtain one 4-star weapon for lots of people. My goodness. Okay. Damascus life. Damascus life. I'm living that Damascus life. Damascus knife. Okay. This is Platinum Millicoin. Exchanged for melee weapons. Experience to an ally. I got a bunch of those. Weapon. Persona. Okay, so we haven't actually unlocked... Oh, in the party menu, you can choose which Phantom Thieves will participate in exploration and battle. Check their weapons and persona details. Flames of Desire effects, I don't know what that is. 2 of the same attribute, 3 of the same attribute. Create multiple party presets and select them from the party list. Okay. Alright. Share the same attribute. Interesting. I don't have anybody else to put in here, so that doesn't matter for now. It's kind of cool to see this area again, though. I mean, because this is such an iconic little area from Persona 5. And now it's like, hey, this is that area, but like, you know, a little bit upscaled. Looking a little bit fancier. Looking a little bit nicer. Who's this guy? Have a pawsome time. I am dying to know what the original pun was in Japanese. How do you make a pun like that in Japanese? So you're like the mascot of the district. Want to see me do a trick? Let's see it. About to bust a move. Oh my god. He's actually dancing. Okay. Sure. Sure, I guess. Contracts can now be unlocked. Do you want to do so now? Unlocking contracts may affect how you experience the story. Not right now. Events. You've received a strange letter. What is my strange letter? It's just all the people. They're just giving me more stuff. All right. Receive rewards when you reach certain levels. Return to the event screen. Okay. Okay. Daily bounties. Claim a gold ticket. Probably does something. What is this? Limited time gear. There's missions, trials, character trial, contracts. I'm assuming they're gonna tell me more about these things. I'm assuming they're gonna tell me more about these things as I go on. So we're just gonna keep doing the story. Travel to another area. Hey, okay, so we live in Zoshigaya. Omotesando. What does this place look like? This is my neighborhood? What kind of hood do I live in? Oh, this is a nice neighborhood. This is a very nice neighborhood. Look, we got the barber shop. We got the Elizabeth Warren barbershop with the Spider-Man poster. It's an extremely deep cut that I don't think anyone is going to laugh at, but I'm laughing at it on my own, and so that's okay. We can buy things. Okay, what is this? Restores party's SP. This is all just stuff that restores SP. By 2%, which is not a whole lot, but... Ooh. I don't have anything I need to do this way. I should hurry home. For all that yapping they did about my free will, and they don't let me go, to the supermarket. Okay, so we have a house. Do we have parents? Or do I sort of mysteriously live alone? Who's in here? This is a very nice house. Look at these pots and pans. Look at this. I could cook if I had ingredients. Brother, you need to learn to cook without ingredients. You need to learn how to cook. You need to learn how to dance like no one's watching. Icons for the juice. No way. They thought of everything. They got icons for the juice. This is just, look. I wish we had houses like this in America, man. I mean, I know we probably do. I don't know why I said that. We absolutely have houses like this in America. This is like a very normal house, I think. But I do like that you can, you know, just have a nice little neighborhood like this in a city. I feel like we don't do a whole lot of that in America. It's like if you live in a city, you're living in a big old apartment block, which is fine. Or you're living on a farm somewhere, like 30 miles away from a grocery store. Those are your two options. I'm in the velvet room once more. The house is pretty cool. I like it. Marapi, I'm a little bit concerned that you know that I'm in my house, because that makes me feel like you are watching me and tracking me. And I'm in high school, and you shouldn't be doing that. An urgent warning. An urgent warning about what? He was literally falling asleep in class this morning because he was so tired. Now you're waking him up in the middle of the night to make him come to the whale tunnel at the local aquarium. I feel like this could have been an email. It could have been an email, man. Incredible potential, yada yada. People are always telling me I have amazing potential and that I'm the coolest guy they've ever met. Everybody always says it. Saddened by the prospect of having to bid me farewell. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ruin awaits me. Come on. I thought we were chilling. Are you joking my ass? Oh my god, they were hitting her with the Thanos snap. No. That's fine, because I feel like I don't even know her at this point. So it's like, alright, look. If they've got to hit somebody with the Thanos snap, at least it's not me. What kind of interaction? Okay, I feel like this is where we're gonna learn. What does this gacha system look like? If you find ruin. However, if you find ruin... Oh, an unsavory fate. I thought that said unsavory face. Igor, you're one to talk about unsavory faces. To seek other allies of hope and nurture the desire. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. You understand the assignment. Spoilers. I know, they're hitting us with spoilers like in the first hour. Well, that was rude of them to interrupt my sleep. now there's a bird in my house. We got a bird in the school. We got a bird on the subway. We got a bird in my house.
Ohayo.
It will never. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It will never fail to make me laugh that one of the Japanese words for hello is just Ohio. Cleveland. Ohio. Do Japanese people understand that that's really, really funny? That's... You mean the state? You mean where LeBron is from? Ohio. What are you doing in my room? Desire to know takes precedence over social niceties. Your persona has only just awakened. I'll answer all of your questions as promised. Then I would like to speak in more detail about the job I have for you. This is a very hashtag minimalist room. Like, I don't ever think a high school boy's room would actually look like this. He's got no posters. All of his clothes are put away. What is this guy, some kind of serial killer? I can't unhear it. Yeah. I've been laughing about this like ever since I heard it the first time. I was like, what do you mean, Ohio? What do you mean, Skibbity Riz, Ohio? You're saying hello to people? You're saying hello to people by saying the worst state in America? I'm just kidding. Ohio's fine. I've never actually been there. Festivals are food. Oh, Crumb Festival. I feel like Lufel has been trapped in carbonite for several years. And that's why he doesn't understand that, like, I don't understand when you use words like comestible. I don't know what that means. But we are business partners. That's true. Oh, he's gonna meet me at lunch. Okay, that's what he means. Well, it's good to know that a weird bird has faith in me. That's good to know. Hey, we got the thing. Okay. Synergy rank 1. Business plans will update. Rewards unlocked. Okay. This is exactly... Okay. I like Lufel. This is exactly what I was saying. The state of your room leaves much to be desired here. Base of operations, for it to have a splash of color. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Lufel. This honestly is. It looks like a Norwegian prison cell in here. It's very sterile. It's very cold. I don't like it. I welcome having a strange owl move into my room, if only to make it look a little bit nicer. A base for nurturing hope. Okay, we're PLV4, whatever that means. Synergy. Deepen your bonds with your accomplices to unlock more synergy abilities. Okay. Open the phone. Synergy. View rewards. Claim rewards. Okay. So, everybody that I'm gonna recruit probably has a different synergy rank. Unlock by completing main story. Unlock by completing side mission. Okay, there's a ton of these. Oh my goodness. There's a bunch of these. Alright. Oh, you're right. That's just what the social links are. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Nice. Let's see. Synergy. Okay, when you form a bond with somebody, you get synergy rank. If you give them a gift while hanging out. Okay, that makes sense. The closets. Oh, okay. All right. So you can switch into a bunch of different things. Oh, that's kind of neat. See, this is something that I felt was kind of like missing from Persona 5. Was like you could find like stuff for your characters to wear, but it wasn't like, you know, necessary. It was just like stuff that you would like wear in the palaces, you know. But that's kind of neat. Okay. Going to school. Yeah, you're right. That is nice that they give you some stuff kind of right off the bat. I do appreciate that. Oh. Forgot how my keyboard worked for a second. Who's this? Oh my god. Who is this? Sorry, ma'am. Who are you? Oh no. Can't keep the ladies off of me. Apparently. Tomiyama. Get together and have dinner every now and then. Are you just trying to move into my house? Oh, she's my neighbor. This feels like the start of a very special episode of Captain Planet about kids. If somebody asks you if your parents aren't home, what you should not tell them. I'm still Tommy from the block. Oh my god. A walking red flag. Or she's just, you know, an awkward 35-year-old. Suppose I've dated myself with that reference. Well, you know what? I understood the reference, so we're both in this together, Tomiyama. On your way to school. Remember when my hubby and I were in school? Ready to cheer him on. Oh, she's never going to stop talking. I'm going to be late for school. I was accosted. I have to tell my teacher I was accosted by my neighbor. I couldn't make it out in time. I better hurry to school. Yeah, man, you better. They're not gonna believe you. How could you ever forget Tommy from the block? Exactly. That's what I've always said. Oh. That lady was one of the social links, though, right? I think I saw her in the little list of the social link people. That guy just gave me a weird karate chop. Who is this guy? I don't trust him. I don't trust him. He's looking a little shady. He's looking especially shady now. Okay.
あそこにいる男子。やばい、イケメン。
I know they're not talking about me.
多分そうだよ。飢餓の制服だし。朝から池波くん見ちゃった。
I knew it.
まずいって。池波くん困る。
Who is this dude? Who is this guy?
そうだね。そんなのしたらファントムでしょ。
Oh my god.
下北沢。
Am I gonna have to protect this man from getting assaulted on this bus?
ごめんなさい。
Are you okay? Do you know how to walk? Uh-oh.
ドアが閉まります。
Ma'am, you dropped your keychain. This dude can't catch a break. He cannot catch a break today. A baseball and a catcher's mitt keychain. Headed for the ticket gates.
あれあれ嘘。
Yeah, now you're screwed. Now you're gonna have to live inside the subway. Like that one Tom Hanks movie where they make him live inside the airport for years. That movie was crazy. I feel like people forget that that's like a movie that actually came out. And I don't know if it was based on a true story or not. But it was like, he was from some like country and he was flying to America. But then while his plane was in the air, his country like dissolved. Like it wasn't a country anymore by the time his plane landed, so his passport didn't work anywhere, and they were like, well, you can't come to America because you don't have a real passport. But also you can't go back to your country because your country doesn't exist anymore. And he had to just live. I don't know why I'm talking about this. No one cares about the terminal. That's what it was called. No one cares about the terminal infomercial. Stop talking about the terminal. This movie from 15 years ago where Tom Hanks had to live in an airport terminal. I don't know if it was based off of a real story or not. That feels like the kind of thing you should have like a plan for. You know, on the off chance that like, you know, Uzbekistan doesn't exist anymore when your plane lands. And you're like, well, shit. There should be some sort of fallback for that. Like in the event that your country disappears, you're just Swiss, you know? It's like, we're just gonna make, you're just, for all intents and purposes, for paperwork reasons right now, you're from Switzerland, and we let you through the door. What is this lady saying? We're just talking about what school we go to. Set up the classroom. Why are they making students set up the classroom? Not a real person anymore. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Look, while your plane was in the air, everybody voted to make Tajikistan not a real place anymore. And now I don't know what to tell you. You gotta live in the Sbarro. You have to live... low-key, actually, I would not mind... Oh god, what's happening? Is this guy is he the gooper? Is this guy the subway gooper? I'm getting strong goop vibes from him. He looks malicious. But I low-key would not mind, you know, living in an airport. Because, like, you got everything you need in an airport. You've got newsstands, where you can buy newspapers. You've got Starbucks. You've got those little bookstores where they sell the books that they only sell in the airport that have titles like how to be the new you. 12 steps to changing your life. And you can only buy them in the airport. What else could you need? Oh god. A metaphor to illustrate one's actions can impact others negatively. Compares a person to which rotting fruits? Oh, a bad apple. The big apple. Hey. Only in Tokyo. I'm walking here. Ohio. Ganbare. Welcome to Tokyo. I actually don't think that one bad apple spoils the whole barrel. I think you're throwing you're throwing the baby out with the apple water at that point. No one's listening. It's too real. That's too real, man. The number of times that I have felt that. It's too real. Menacing incidents. Bad apples who have fallen from the wagon. You're mixing your metaphors here, Kumi. Extenuating circumstances, maybe. Large male student. Whoa. I feel like a right here is literally that meme of like the person with blue eyes just like staring at you. What are you talking about? Scary? What do you mean? I don't get scared by anything. I guess that just like living on the wild side. What kind of person rides their bike through a train car? David Blaine. By the time the station attendants showed up, the rider was already gone. I can't think of any like BMX riders. That's not a part of my world. There's people who probably ride bikes through trains. I'm sure. The person they hit doesn't seem to be doing too great either. Condemned as a menace. I'm just gonna act like I have no idea what she's saying. Magatsukami's divine justice. What does that mean? A website that compiles videos of people who have been seen causing trouble throughout town. Oh, so it's just YouTube. That's not their real name. It's just getting canceled. It's just bum fights. You guys remember bum fights? What a terrible world to live in. Hey, I got an idea for a show. We're gonna take the worst off people in the world, the people who have nothing, and we're just gonna make them swing at each other. Divine justice. This actually sounds more like that that subreddit public freakouts. You guys ever go into r/public freakouts? I feel like that subreddit used to be fun, and then 2020 happened, and the pandemic hit, and then every time you go out in public, it just became a public freakout. Like it's hard to describe, but it's like it used to be like, oh, look at this like rare thing of a person freaking out in public, and now I feel like it's a lot more common. Let's just say that it's a lot more common to see people freaking out in public now, and it's not as fun anymore. One minute I was on the train, one minute I disappeared. Look, I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't know how to explain it to myself. It was literally the least I could do. Tomoko Noge. Best friends. My name's Infomercial, baby. Let's go. Since when do you two know each other? helped you out of a jam.
別に。お昼行くでしょ。早くしないと購買も混むかなって。やっぱそんな時
We're
間。
missing lunch.
だいぶ遅れた。ごめんね。急に変なこと言って。行こう。
I mean,
なのか。
you really wanted to talk about trains. I get it. Some people have special interests. That's just kind of how it goes. She had the same app on her phone that I did. Hold on. Hang on a minute. Hang on just a hot second. Oh my god. What does this little thing say? Trying to get me to go up to the roof? So this is a thing, this is something that I'm curious about, is that in all of the Persona games that I've played, and it looks like in this one too so far, you can just like go up onto the roof of the school, and you weren't allowed to do that at my school. They would get very mad at you if you went up onto the roof, because there's like vents and stuff up on the roof. There's, I don't know why. I think they were like, we don't want people falling off the roof. But in all of these games, people are just like hanging out on the roof all the time. And I want to know if that's a real thing in Japan. Where it's like, can you just go up on the roof? Because that would be, what does she say? I haven't been paying attention to anything this young woman has been saying to me. It's been pretty down. She seems more upbeat. Okay. It's probably thanks to you. But yeah, do you get to just like, you get to just like go up on the roof, man? All I can do is try and be there for her. Well, that's all anybody can do. And you are holding me up. I got a hot date with an owl on a roof. I told her I plan to eat on the roof today. And no one thinks that's weird. The roof. When I was in college, me and my roommate used to go out at night and we would try and find ways to get up onto the roof of like different buildings on campus. Because me and him rock climbed together. And so we were like, well, it can't be that much harder to like climb the outside of a building than it is to climb a rock wall. And so we would just go and we would just walk around and we'd be like, I think I can get up on that roof. And then we just do it. But that was one of those things where it was like we knew we weren't supposed to be doing that. And that people would get quite upset with us if we did that. But here it's like, oh, just go to the roof. Just get up on the roof. You can get up on the roof from the inside of the building. How much you want to bet this guy is the Chariot Tarot? That miso smells really good. But to be fair, to be extremely fair, the rooftops that I was getting on did not look like this. They were not cool rooftops. They were kind of shady and like not safe. They were not good rooftops. This isn't something for the faint of heart. Oh, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, baby. Mementos, collective human unconscious, parallel, cognitive realm. You're gonna have to lay it out for me. My IQ, room temperature. What does cognitive mean? Place constructed from the thoughts and feelings people hold towards their worlds. Bleak, malignant, a place that light itself cannot reach. Their desires were stolen from them? Two types of shadows. Enemies that attack with no rhyme and reason. Shadows are not human, but monsters formed from warped desires. Shadows born from the darkness of a human's heart in the real world. The embodiment of their desires. To put it differently, another self. Like a persona. Okay, not just anyone can control what lies inside their hearts. By some reason, one's desire becomes corrupted, their shadow will run amok. Hurt others with reckless abandon. Somebody from the real world is the central cause of the problem we're facing right now. It's the subway gooper. Dear God, the gooper is a persona user. Dear God. Someone's gone berserk. I don't believe it. Not for 1 second. Make matters worse, when a human's shadow goes out of control, their warped desire can influence the shadows around them. Triggering of those shadows stands as one of the causes for the loss of hope seen across the world. Throw so much at you all at once. I'd like to move on to discussing the job I have. Oh, there he goes. What job, brother? Oh, he said the thing. He said the thing. A phantom thief. Provided with chance experience, full range of your newly awakened persona's abilities as well. This is too much too fast. I'm fine being average. Average? No, you just picked like a low-key kind of chill guy who doesn't want to get involved in all this stuff. Alright, well now I have a part-time job working for an owl. Don't fly off after that bombshell. Oh my god. Good lord. What did he mean by stealing back what was taken? Who knows, buddy? Who knows? And you didn't even eat lunch. Alright, what's up here? Is there anything up here? No, not really. I'm pretty busy getting info on the new menace. I never would have guessed. I thought everybody knew by now. The ace of the newspaper club. No, I don't need to talk to this person. Nothing back there. This is a nice rooftop, I gotta say. As far as rooftops go. Damn, dude. This is like the 3rd or 4th time he's just bonked into somebody because he's not looking where he's going. That was a serious clutch, though, by What's-Her-Face. Insane moves. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I do not think that one was your fault. My bad. Yeah, we got the same app. We got the same weird app on our phones. Well, well, well. If it isn't the person who saved me from not being able to walk past 3 people down a stairwell. People are
今でもベストナインで
people are glazing this lady way too much.
何年前の話してるんです。
Ancient history.
あなたこの間の
She said that in a very menacing tone. Have we met somewhere? I'm just gonna shade her.
昨日廊下で
You're the one who had trouble getting through the hallway.
というより
Oh, I don't know. Have we ever seen each other before? I was like too nervous to like say, excuse me, I need to go down the stairs.
なんだか以前と雰囲気が違うような。
There's something different about me.
いえ、
I got a
そ
haircut.
ろそろ語源でしょ。二人とも遅れないようにね。
Don't be late. Don't tell me what to do.
どうしたの？ぼーっとして。
Earth to Marshall Coon.
語源実習室だよ。そろそろ行
Fifth
かないと
period
ま
is
ずい
in the
よ。
lab. It's in the laboratory. Going without lunch. Brother, you are asking for bad grades at that point. Rafael said that I should meet him in Shibuya.
このアイコン、彼のスマ
It's a
ホに
weird
もあっ
app
た。
that keeps reappearing no matter how many times I delete it.
周りに聞いても結
No
局
one
なん
has
だか
any
わかん
idea
な
what
か
I'm
ったし。
talking about.
なんで
I know the
彼の
feeling.
スマホに同じのあったんだろう。昨日も電車から消えたっぽいし。
Disappeared into thin air on the train.
ともこ？部活は？今日部室のメンテナンスで休み。
Closed for maintenance. Walking home. Isn't it nice to have public transportation? Be able to walk around your city. I wouldn't know because I live in America. And we don't have things like that. Unless you live in the one city that does. We have exactly one city where you can walk places and that has public transportation. But just one. Don't get greedy. Oh my god, he's in my bag. Look at the way he's peeking out of the bag. That's adorable. Target. Who are we targeting? It's him. It's him. It's the gooper. Look how he's just bumping into people. He works for a company in Tokyo. I mean, that's a safe bet, seeing as he lives in Tokyo. This. No. Stop. You can't just call him this. You can't call him the Subway Slammer. That can't be his name, man. You can't call him the Subway Slammer. Oh my god. Guan Yu, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Have a good rest of your night. The Subway Slammer. That's like what you call like a really fat guy who works in construction who takes really long lunch breaks and intentionally body checks them. What an asshole. A most repellent kind of human. The Subway Slammer. Despicable. To him, it's just an ordinary habit, but the root cause lies in the metaverse. Alright, we're gonna figure out why this guy's slamming. Why he's slamming all up and down the subway. I'm sorry. Who up slamming the subway? We just have to confirm his shadow. Oh my god, he's gonna go for that cop's gun. Simply claiming it was an accident is enough for them to drop the issue. No recourse but to give up. Self-serving misdeeds are causing his victims to lose hope. Let's end this right now. Let's kill him.
無理だ。異世界でシャドウが暴走
If his shadow's running loose, there's no way for us to stop his actions in the real world.
皮肉なことだが、
Hmm.
奴以外にその人数を書
Okay.
き換えることはできない。
We gotta take this guy down.
むしろここで
We gotta stop him before he slams again.
お前や他人さえも襲われる可能。そして最悪は
He's after her. He's doing it. He's gonna do it again. He says, somebody stop me before I slam again. Oh my god.
よくやった。私利私欲を義憤で制す。それでこそ覚醒地。
Just another day defending people from the subway slammer. Uh-oh. What? Oh my god, oh my god. This guy's a real menace. No! He slammed a baby.
二人とももう
Holy shit. We really gotta stop this guy. This guy's not just doing regular subway slamming. He's doing some advanced subway slamming.
何を言っている。まるで幻覚でも見たような顔だが、とにかくここから離れるぞ。そうだな。
He's just staring. he's just standing there. Menacingly.
あれ、こんなとこで何してたんだろう。
Don't, alright, don't worry about it.
この男の人と
We're stopping a slammer.
あの人。ごめん、定期のタッチがどうかした？
Tomoko, you need to get your shit together. On God, for real.
うん、なんでもないよ。じゃあ、駅。
All right. I think that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. It's getting a little sleepy in here. I gotta hit the hay. But thank you to everybody who showed up. That was a fun stream. And this, I'm interested. I'm intrigued by this game. So I think we'll have to play more of it in the future. But that's all for now. Peace, love, sweet dreams. Have a good night. And I'll see you around. I stream, I'm trying to stream every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. We'll do a bunch of different stuff. We'll have fun with it. We'll have a good time with it.